everyone, I'm Toni Carver from TLC Style Colour. Thanks for joining me along today. I've been working on a series of videos demonstrating how it is that you can wear colour. Today I'm focusing on pink, as you can see here, but you might also want to check out my other videos. We've covered colours such as yellow, green, blue, red, and also the neutrals. Because what I say to people is that everybody can wear colour. It's merely about identifying what the right shade of colour is for you. So how do I do that? Well, it's quite simple really, because I assess you and your physical features. I look at the colour of your hair, I look at your skin tone, and I look at the colour of your eyes. And I look at how these work together, because how they work together with what you're wearing will actually complete your overall look. Now, everyone can wear colour, as I said, so I'm going to work through and show you different shades of colour, pink today, but I'm also going to use some celebrity examples in which to try and demonstrate their different characteristics. Now, it might be that you can perhaps associate yourself with some similarities with these, and I hope that really helps for you. So I'm going to start off with Reese Witherspoon. So for those of you who know Reese, she's got very pale skin, she's got pale blue eyes, and she's got quite light pale blonde hair. So thinking about the kind of colour that works for her, the pink, it needs to be a pale pink, as you can see here, a light pale pink. That's the kind of colours. So if you find anything that's light and pale and you look like Reese, that's going to work really well for you. Now our next celebrity is Michelle Obama. Now with Michelle, complete opposite really. She's got really dark hair, but she's got some really lovely dark rich eyes. So what she needs with her pink colours and her pink shades is she needs that level of depth as well. So they need to be really strong pink. So I've picked out a pink here. So it needs to have, you can see it's much richer than the paler one. And that's what, if you've got similarities, if you're quite similar to Michelle, you're looking for the richer pinks there. With our next celebrity example, it's Nicola Roberts from Girls Aloud. Now, she's got really bold red hair. So if you're very similar to her and you've got perhaps some freckles or warmth in your skin, you might be strawberry blonde, so it might not be as red as Nicola's. But actually what you're looking for is with your pinks, you want the kind of corally pinks you can see here. So you want the kind of coral pinks with a bit of yellowness to them, and that's what sort of adds to it there. That's better, isn't it? So the kind of corally pinks are going to work really well for you. Now, if you're Jamie Lee Curtis, what's happened is that you've actually cooled down. So you'll find that your skin tone is possibly more pinky than peachy than it would be with like Nicola. And what you might have as well, it could be an ash blonde hair. You could also have gone with the kind of fashion colours, you know, sort of like the silvers, the blues, that kind of thing. Because what you've done is you've stripped, your hair's lost any form of colouring. So the greys and the silvers, that effect there. So what you want is you want these kind of pinky colours here. So you'll see that is a much brighter pink. Much brighter pink. And actually that works really well for you. You can see it as well from it. You'll see here, for instance, it's a bit too overpowering for me. It's too bright. What you're actually seeing is you're seeing the colour more than what you're seeing me. And a tip for you, if you do find that when you try something on, if you see the colour more than what you see you and how you look, then it's potentially the wrong shade for you. You don't want it to overpower your features and be the first thing that enters the room. So our fifth celebrity is actually Zooey Deschanel. Now, Zoe has got lovely dark hair and these really bright blue eyes. And she's actually got quite pale skin, but you wouldn't necessarily have pale skin. You wouldn't, it doesn't have to be. But what you've got is this kind of high contrast between sort of dark hair and these really bright, sparkling eyes. Even an example like Oprah Winfrey, she's very similar to Zoe, even though they've got very different looks. So what you're looking for is if you've got those really contrasting features, you need a really bright colour. So this kind of bright pink, as you can see, really bright. And that's the kind of look that you're looking for when it comes to your pinks. And finally, what we've got is our sixth celebrity example. And I'm going to use Kate Winslet here. So with Kate, very similar actually to myself, she's got highlighted hair. So actually what happens is that she's softened her overall look and softened her features down. And actually she's got a much more of a blended tonal look. So what you need is something that's a little bit more muted, a little bit more washed through almost, as you can sort of see with this kind of pink here. So a little bit more of that kind of dustiness, I suppose, like a dusty pink. That would be a really good pink for you if you've got features very similar to myself or similar to Kate Winslet. Now, if you've ever had your colours done before, what you'll have also noticed is that you do have a subcategory and a tertiary colour. And what that does is that extends out in terms of the different colours, because it isn't just one pink, one red, one blue. Of course it isn't. It's a whole array of different shades that work for you based upon your physical features. And all I've tried to do in these series of videos is just pick out the kind of colours and the kind of shades that you'd be looking for if you're similar to our celebrities. If, of course, you've never had your colours done before and you're really interested in that, then it is something that is available and you can check out further details over on my website. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you do have any comments or anything that you'd like to ask, then please do feel free to get in touch. You can drop a comment, please feel free to like and share across social media. If you do want to tag me, then you'll find me as TLC Style Colour over on Facebook and also on Instagram. If you want to drop me an email with anything or ask me any questions, please do feel free. My email address is toni.carver@tlcstyleandcolour.co.uk. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you've enjoyed this series and continue to watch us, and I'll see you very soon.